Today is July 5th, 2010, and I'm starting this video about a year and 2 days from the last video that was made in 2008. So it's July 5th, 2010, and I'm at the back of the house. So this is a daylily that we have. I don't think there was one in the video here in 2008. Actually, in 2008, we had the sunflowers that were really tall. I think this is a weed, but I just haven't picked it up yet, dug it up yet, because I'm not quite sure what it is. And then you'll see that we planted some more hostas back here. We have some sedum. And this should be one of those nice hostas with the nice purple leaves. It's kind of like the bigger one. Bigger leaf one. This is the hollyhock. So the hollyhock is kind of at the end of its time, but I'll insert a picture of the hollyhock when it looked a little bit better. Okay. So this is the hollyhock, and then this is the bleeding heart. I don't think I took a picture of the bleeding heart this year. And then this is the end of the poppies that we planted. When we planted them in 2008, they did not bloom. So we started them from seed, but they've grown really tall. They were here last summer and then this summer, starting in the spring. And then this is some sedum that I dug up from my grandparents' house. Some more poppies, and then a hosta. This hosta should flower like the one before with that deep purple, but I don't know if it's not enough sun, too much sun. I'll have to look that up. And then this is another type of hosta, but it's that thinner leaf hosta. And then this is a snapdragon. So these leaves look a little spit. Okay. And then this is the holly. Now, one difference between the video this year and in 2008, we had a lupine in that corner. But I'll show you where we moved the lupine because it wouldn't grow. We started it from seed, but it wouldn't. There was only so much it could do. And then I was reading a book, and it turns out that lupine needs full sun. So we've moved it to a full sun spot. Okay. So these are the planters. I think in the video I had Portaluca in them, but this year I have Impatiens in them. And then this is the Edgar's vegetable garden in the back. And I started a compost pile. So the black garbage can, that's compost. And then I bought some worms from the Pacific Garden Mission. So I keep those worms. I have 2 bins. So I keep them in 2 bins here. Let's see. I just looked at them earlier. Where are they? Put cardboard. So there you see them. So it's July. I guess around September. This should be ready, or we should at least be transplanting them. Okay. I mean the worm castings into the garden. for, I guess, for their winter fertilizer. And then this is the ornamental grass. We moved it from the front of the garden to a pot, to a container. This is celosia that we bought. Celosia really isn't, it's an annual, but you can collect the seeds and pot them the next year, or seed, start them from seed next year. These are two coleus that I bought this year, and they've done horrible in this pot. I bought them for their color because I thought the pink, the yellow, and the green would all look together, but they haven't done well at all. Now in this hanging basket I have impatiens, and this fern was actually, I think we've had this since, we've had this since 2008. Tommy gave it to me, and then I brought it in. Whenever it gets cold, I bring it in, and then when it gets around springtime, I bring it back out. Then in this container we have celosia, begonia, and then a caladium. The caladium just came up because I saved the dirt from last year, and it was just, the bulb was just stuck with the dirt. So when I brought the dirt indoors, it was able to stay warm enough to last and survive. I have two containers up here, but it was really hot yesterday, so they look a little spent. I have pictures of them from another day where they looked a little bit better. And then these are the containers along. And then you saw this container, I think it had a chrysanthemum, but I never put holes at the bottom of the pot, so that chrysanthemum drowned. But Edgar put holes in this pot this year, so the coleus is doing well. And I bought this coleus the same day as I bought the coleus over here, and it's just night and day as far as how they're doing. And then I put a little bit of the ornamental grass in there too. So now on the porch, on our back porch, I put our hens and chicks. I guess let me move it. So I put our hens and chicks, and then this is a pot from indoors that it wasn't doing well indoors, so I figured maybe it just needed more sun. I bring it outdoors, so it's doing okay. And then there's hens and chicks, and some of these are pots that I painted, or just regular clay pot or plastic pot to look like a clay pot. So then that's the hen and chick I think Edgar got for me from Menards one time. Then this is a pot I painted. What does it say on it? Love. And then this is a pot that I put little colored kids on. And then you'll see the little, like, garden shovel. She has an overall. And then plants. I like this little pot, but it was a regular clay pot that I painted. I'll try to go to resale shops and get plain pots and then paint them. And then this is another pot that I painted. It has a succulent in here that wasn't doing well indoors, so I decided to bring it outdoors. So So again, staying with the little garden theme. So, not doing too well outdoors either, so we'll see.